happens?
House,
Oh.
but bigger.
What the heck is Lymy? I'm getting too old, you guys. All these acronyms on the hearts, I don't know what the heck they are. Okay, Lymy means love you, miss you. Why not just say that? But okay, whatever. Obviously that won't fit on a heart, so, but yeah. You know you're getting old when you have to look up what they are. Well, it's official. January is done. We are now in February. Going for month 2 of monthly vlogging. I have just finished editing January's vlog, and it is currently exporting from my video editor program. It's not too long, actually. For a whole month's worth, it's about an hour. It's under an hour. It's like about 53 minutes long, so not too bad, actually. I did not add a couple of things into it because I didn't know where the heck they go. I need to find a better way of organizing because mostly I record on my camera, but I do record every now and then on my phone, like if I don't have my camera with me or I'm doing like a time lapse or something like that. And there was a couple of them I was like, I don't know where this should go, and it wasn't fitting, so I left a few of them out. So I'm gonna try and be more organized this month. We'll see though. So I don't know if I said, but today is February 2nd. Yeah. Last month lasted freaking forever. It like would not end. It just kept going on and on and on and on and on. And even looking back through the videos as I was editing them, the ones near the beginning of the month seemed like forever away. Like it seemed like so long ago. So if you watching my vlogs, you'll notice that I had lost my voice near the end of January. Well, I'm going on a week now, still my voice is still recovering. It's a lot better. It's almost completely back today. There's just some points when I hit a certain register or certain areas of my voice, it just kind of dies down. I just still sound a little bit like gravelly and stuff, but yeah, just eventually it'll come back. Usually it takes about a full week to get it back. But I feel like this, like losing my voice this time is taking a little bit longer to recover, which I hope is not like a sign that just like as I get older, this thing is not going to like become more difficult. I got my hair done today. I messed it up. I left the salon and it's parted in the middle, and I went to like brush my bang out of the way like I normally would off to the side and screwed everything up, of course. But yeah, it's the center part, and it's done. It's been chopped in the back because I was getting all these little wingy things off the back and it was terrible. Ugh. And I got an email about a week ago-ish that my hairstylist is back from maternity leave, and I saw the message 4 days after she sent it and panicked. I was like, no, I want to get on her schedule. So thankfully I was able to get on her schedule. It was actually her first appointment back, which is super fun. And we chatted like crazy the whole time. It never feels like an hour-long appointment because we just like talk so much. But yeah, I'm very happy to have my hair done. It's so nice to not have gross flippy pieces off the back, like one funky little unintentional uncute mullet. So I'm currently working on my Harlow sweater V-neck by Kadri. let me get through this row first, and then I'll kind of hold it up and show you. I have until I think the 18th or the 19th, something like that, to finish this. I'm on the first sleeve. I need to try it on to see about how far into the sleeve I am. I need to like kind of gauge like where the body's at and about how long to knit my sleeve from there. I'm kind of thinking I want to knit the sleeve almost straight. I need to look at the pattern, see what the pattern says. I never follow patterns though for sleeves. And Sabina is pretty flexible on modifications being made, but I just like the idea of a straight sleeve. Normally I don't go for that. So I might still do a few decreases in it, but I kind of like the idea of having a really wide cuff on this one, which I don't usually. So we'll see. We'll see. Though I'm going to try it on in a little bit, I think maybe, and see where I'm at lengthwise. But here I am on the sleeve. So not too far into it, but it is a drop shoulder, so I need to see where that drop shoulder hits me and if, yeah, how long the sleeve's supposed to be. Also look at the pattern, you know, because I am pattern testing, so I probably need to make sure that I'm checking that. Be a good pattern tester. But here is, I mean, I showed it in my projects video a while ago, and of course by the time that this vlog comes out, this sweater will be done, and you probably will have already seen it in a projects video, but it's kind of fun to even like look back and see where I was at one point in time. But yeah, it's coming out really good. I can't wait to block it. I know I talked about this in my last projects video and in my vlog, but the stitches are so uneven and it's killing me. It's killing me. Ugh, cannot wait. But I'm so in love with this neckline, you guys. It is so good. This like folded V-neck. Yeah, I'm obsessed. So good. It's so squishy. I also can't wait to block the hem because it's like cinching because it's ribbing, so I can't wait to like pull it out and make those ribs nice and even. I did knit them maybe a little shorter than what the pattern said. The back is longer than the front. I don't think that's lined up, but something like that. But my hands have been bugging me a lot lately, so I cut the ribbing short because the purling was really starting to hurt. And yeah, I just kind of felt it looked good where it was at, and then yeah, that's about it. I felt like it looked good at where it was at. So yeah, I'm working on getting through the sleeve. Just knitting round and round and round and round and round and round. I wish I had circular these needle size, but I don't, and I don't really want to order any more needles. I would love to have a small circular interchangeable set for sleeves and stuff, but it's just so expensive. ChiaoGoo has a really good set. Everybody loves it, but I just can't justify spending that on needles for sleeves. So it's fine. I just do magic loop. I don't mind magic loop that much. It does take a little longer, and the join on this Knitter's Pride set from the cable to this part and the cable to this part, my yarn is grabbing. It's like not going across super smooth, so when I'm going to push the stitches onto my needle, it like grabs right there, and then at the also at this join, see that little, it's grabbing, so it grabs here and then it grabs there. So, and it's funny because that never used to bother me very much. I never really noticed it too much, but I think after having used some ChiaoGoo circulars and having the Knitter's Pride zings, I don't know, the metal ones joins are a little bit smoother, so I feel like after having used those and then going back to the wood Knitter's Pride set, it's just not quite as nice. So, but I can't complain too much. I have interchangeables. I have 2 sets of interchangeables, which is very nice. So I can't complain too much. Just one day, maybe in the very distant future, I'll upgrade to having some really nice interchangeables. But until then, they get the job done. So yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna keep knitting on this. I did pour some resin earlier. I was gonna pour some more, but I don't know. I have some admin-y, businessy stuff I also need to do, along with sanding some more sheep. I have all the things to do. I also need to knit on this. I think I'm gonna knit on this for a little bit longer, and then I'm gonna do some boring admin stuff because it's starting to get dark outside, and I prefer to sand outside. I have to put my mask on, and then I sit outside so that way the little particles of resin aren't flying around my house. So I have to do that outside. So sun's going down, which means it's gonna get colder out there. So knitting and admin work it is. Yay! Finish your puzzle, huh?
Yes.
Yeah, that's so cool. How many pieces was it, Ben?
I don't know.
400? Alright, you gonna break it now?
Yes. Yeah. It's not ever breaking it right now.
No, it's not. Breaking a puzzle is fun. Lincoln, careful, please.
It does take.
All that work gone.
I'll be able to again someday. Wait. It's a mess on the Oh, this is Carl, that's a little picture.
Hello. Today is February 6th. I almost said January 6th. Oh, thankfully no. So today's been a busy day. It is a Monday and it feels like a Monday. It's been very go, go, go. I had a chiropractor appointment this morning and then ran to the store and then we did homeschooling and then I've been working and then I went and got some groceries for my parents because they're not feeling well and then came back and I've been working. I've got like a ton of stuff for my second sale, which is going to be this Friday, and organizing and doing like inventory and figuring out how many of each thing I have is a lot more difficult when everything is random. So I've been trying to figure out how I'm doing my listings and stuff, and I'm pretty sure I've got it down. And then of course listing descriptions are a bit much because I feel like I need to do a million disclaimers like this is flawed, like it's going to be flawed, guys. So a little bit stressed about that, but yeah, getting it all organized and yeah. And then I really need to do taxes so bad. Like thankfully, like our state taxes aren't due until April because I only file once a year because I don't make that much. So I need to go through and do that. But I hate doing that so very, very, very much. because my website, very annoyingly, doesn't just pull specific states. Like, so anything that is sold in my state, I have to go digging through, which is a pain in the butt. And I really don't like doing that. At the beginning of the year, last year, I was like, I'm going to tag each and every item as I get them. And did I do that? No, I did not. So here I am paying consequences for not following through on that. Will I do it this year? I want to. Will I? I don't know. Probably not. But anyways, I'm working on my Harlow sweater V-neck. I am about 5 rounds from being done. I thought I was done last night. I put it on and it probably could be done right now, but I like my sleeves just a little bit longer. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna put a couple more rounds on this before I bind off. So I decided to just pick that up right now and chat for a minute because I was feeling a little chatty. I also started, not last night, the night before, a blanket out of this paint box, cotton DK. It's gonna be a really pretty little lace thing, but then I was like, okay, that's not actually very practical. I know this because I've had 3 children. Because, you know, the little baby fingers, they just get stuck in things. And I mean, it's cotton, so it's a lot softer than, and it's not as like grabby as like an acrylic or wool or anything. So yeah, but I decided I'm gonna actually make her, I think, a little cardigan instead. Did I say who it's for? My future niece. So I decided I'm gonna do a little cardigan instead out of this, which I think will be really freaking adorable. So there's that. And then, oh, I finished my hat. Hello. I finished this last night. Oh, isn't it pretty? It's my Laura, I don't know if you can see it. I can't obviously turn my head and see the screen to see if I'm actually in frame or not. But this is my Lorelei hat. It is actually the watch cap by Pearl Soho, which is a free pattern. I used my Drops Lima and Drops Alpaca Silk, and I love it. I finished it last night, and I put it on and wore it all evening. And I've worn it almost all day today because it's just so freaking cute. It's like the only thing I have with this much color, and I love it. Now, I wouldn't wear just anything with like bold. This is probably as bold as we're gonna get at the moment. It's also a light periwinkly blue, which I feel like goes pretty okay with my complexion. My husband thinks it looks like vomit blue, which I'm not really sure if that can even be a thing, because blue is usually a very cool, more vibrant type color. I mean, maybe a mucky, lagoony blue could be considered vomit blue, but I honestly don't think a periwinkle falls into that category, and I think he's lost his mind or is colorblind. Yeah, so I gave him a look last night and was like, yeah, no, you've lost your mind. So he does not like my Lorelei hat. But that's okay. He doesn't need to like everything I make. I'm hungry. Dinner is cooking. It's in an Instapot. Goes out to the kitchen. There's no dinner cooking because it's not in a pot or a pan visible on the stove or anything in the oven. So of course they're immediately going to assume no dinner is cooking. But it is. It's in the Instapot. At least the rice is. I have to wait until the rice is a little closer to being done to throw the other stuff in the pan. Because I am doing a lazy meal tonight because I've been working and going and doing so much today. I decided, you know what? I am pulling out a coconut lime, or is it just coconut? I think it's just a coconut curry type freezer meal, and it's probably one of our favorites. It's one of the things we found at Costco one time, and yeah, we are obsessed. We buy it every time we go. You think we get bored of it, but no, it's really good. All right, I'm gonna actually, I think, go start the other part of the food now. I was in my head thinking, oh, I've got so much to share with you guys, and all throughout the day I was like, oh, I want to talk about this, oh, I want to talk about this, and then I sat down and I'm just so tired. And I can't think of anything that I was gonna tell you guys about except for my hat and my sweater and the second sales that I was working on today. So I don't know. I'm blanking. I'm tired. So I'm gonna go finish making the rest of the dinner, put some sweatpants on, and finish knitting on this tonight. So anyways, we will see you next time. Hey guys, it is February 7th, and yes, I am wearing my hat again. It's just really comfy, and to be honest, my hair is being crazy bonkers today, and I have my nephews over and cleaning house, and just haven't felt like dealing with my hair, so we threw a hat on, and I'm not mad about it. I've kind of decided I want to knit a black one at some point. Not anytime soon, but at some point I want to knit a black one. I like just recorded a snippet of I'm like doing a video on my like 90s collection that I'm going to be doing in April, and I'm trying to do like video throughout the entire process, and I just recorded a snippet and I feel like so out of breath for some reason. Yeah, too much talking apparently, but I wanted to pop on because I remembered one of the things I was going to talk about yesterday, but was too tired and couldn't remember or think. So I had read in the comments of my last video, the January one, somebody wanted me to keep you guys updated on the sourdough starter. Let me tell you sorry, hold on a second, my music got loud. It died. Oops. I was doing really good, you guys. I was feeding it daily, taking a little scoop out, giving it flour, giving it water, and it would bubble and foam. It would never grow though. Like they say, like once you feed it, it would like supposed to like grow and then settle back down. Mine grew like once, and I was like so excited. I was like, oh my gosh, look it. You can see the ring around the clear plastic bin that I have it in, that it grew. And then it never grew after that. So I was kind of like, well, shoot. And I just kept taking care of it, and then it eventually stopped even bubbling, and it went stagnant and smelled like alcohol. So it fermented in not the way I wanted it to. So yeah, I killed the sourdough starter. There will be no sourdough or mixing it in with anything else. I feel like I'd like to do sourdough at some point in time, because it's really intriguing to me, and I like the idea of having sourdough starter and like making sourdough or adding it into other things anyways, but it's a really high maintenance thing, and I'm a very low maintenance type cook, baker, etc., because at the moment my life is just too busy. It's just too busy to add in a complicated bread, and if I have extra time, I kind of don't want to make bread. I want to make other things. So yeah, I have my nephew. He's 6 months. No, what? He's 8 or 9 months. 9 months. Yeah. Oh, he's 9 months actually today. Huh. I laid him down a half hour ago for a nap, and usually when he's here, he'll nap for an hour, maybe 2 hours sometimes. There was one day he slept for 2.5 hours. But he's been asleep for half an hour and he's awake. I literally just sat down with some lunch. It's currently cooling. And with some paints to paint. but that might not happen. No, we will see. Ugh. Okay, well, I'm going to eat my food now and paint something. I think it was just a brief stir. I think we're good. So anyways, we will chat with you later.
Do I have what it takes to make you fall in love with me? Am I the real deal or just another one of those who fake it? Maybe I don't really know you. Maybe I don't really know myself. Let me
It is February 14th today, Tuesday, so I have my nephews. And note, one sad nephew who's underneath me has been silent all day. The moment I start to talk to the camera, that's when he decides to make noise. So I wanted to show you guys what I started last night. So I started a new raglan, and this one is going to be for my daughter to replace the one that I attempted to make her for Christmas. That was way too small. So I had showed her this yarn that I had up in my yarn cupboard, and she really liked it, and I kind of described to her a style that I could knit it up in, so I've sketched that out. So this is what I'm going to make her, just a simple raglan that has some color blocking. Got the darker color for the collar, and then we'll do the pink through, you know, the body and parts of the sleeves, and then ended up in this dark color. And then the yarn I'm using is that Loops and Threads Cozy Wool Tweed, and then in the blush color, and then I don't remember what this one is. And look at, got my pretty Hello Lavender stitch marker on there. She's like freaking amazing. I can't believe the stuff she makes. So yeah, started that last night. I am done with both of my sweaters now, and I signed up for a test knit for Rebecca of Carabea, and I'm waiting for yarn to come for that. So I haven't started for that. So right now I'm just kind of like over all the big projects anyways. So I figured a small child sweater, and then I cast on a couple of days ago one of my socks that I've had going. Well, I finished the first sock and been waiting on the second sock, so I cast on the second sock the other day. And then, yeah, just kind of feeling the small projects. I did make a sponge too. I made like, you know, cotton on one side, and then that like really rough, gross, scrubby stuff. Let me tell you, it is not fun to knit with. It's a good thing it's just this tiny small project, because I couldn't handle knitting with that for a long period of time. I do have a cotton finger guard that I crocheted myself that I totally forgot about. I should put that on next time I knit with it. But I'm not sure how well it would slide across it. I don't know. I'll see next time. But yeah, I made a sponge yesterday, and then I cast this on. And then I did short row shaping. You can see the back side is bigger. It's kind of rolling up, but this side's bigger. I did the short rows all the way to the front, and then kind of kept going until it was about this far in the front. Yeah, I really prefer the short rows being wrapped all the way to the front versus just in the back. I've knit patterns that are either just in the back, and I've knit ones that are like just in the sleeves. And then Inga of Knitting Traditions has shared lots of times where she does it all the way into the front, and I prefer that. I feel like it's got the best fit out of all the different types of short rows that I've done. So yeah, I'm doing that for her, and hopefully it'll fit her good. I tried the neck on her this morning just to make sure I had enough here for her and it wasn't too small or too big, because I hate it when raglans, they come out too wide. It's like, I feel like almost all raglans have too wide of a neck. And like, you may think that it's gonna be up close, but once you knit all that other fabric, it's really gonna pull and stretch. So I prefer it to be a little closer and allow for a little bit more stretch. So, and originally I was thinking maybe a folded collar, but went with just a 2x2 rib on it. So other than that, life's been pretty boring. Potty training. I've had to clean up pee trails through my house a couple times today. Ugh. I had my restock on Friday that went fairly good. I was going to start packaging tomorrow and then realized my packaging is delayed and it's not going to be here until Friday, so it's not going to be packaged up until next week, which I was hoping to get it done this week, but you know, that's how it goes. But that's okay. anyways, the kids are out from quiet time now, so I'm gonna pop off and come back at a later date. Who knows when. But anyways, bye. February 18th. I haven't chatted much this week because it's been busy. Been doing a lot, but oddly have a lot of free time too. I feel like my schedule has just been swamped and I've had a million things, but then I get it done, and then when I'm done with those things, I feel like a little panicked and stressed. Like Wednesday, pretty sure it's Wednesday, I was literally having some serious anxiety because I thought I had forgotten something. Like I had a lot of extra time and I was panicking like I had forgotten something. There had to have been something I was supposed to be doing. I couldn't think of anything. Like there was nothing. The kids had finished their homework. I had gone to my doctor's appointment. Like I had finished all of my work stuff. I had answered emails. There wasn't anything I could come up with. And so I ended up doing taxes because I was like, maybe this is it. And I was like, this is not it. But I did, like, I got all of my stuff prepared for my state taxes so I can submit that. And it's not due until April, but like, I was like, I'll get that done, I guess. So I don't know what it is lately, but I've been getting all of my stuff done and then having a lot of extra free time, which I feel like is really weird. I do need to start crunching for getting product made for Flock. Maybe that's it. Maybe I'm like, I have extra time. I really should be filling this with all the work. But I'm currently like remaking some of my molds, which kind of takes time. So I'm like having to reshape the stuff to make the molds, which is taking a while. Because it has to be perfect to make the mold out of it. Because if it's not perfect, then you're just going to recreate something that's imperfect every time. So yeah, I'm trying to get that all squared away. But yeah, lots of art. I'm very happy about that. I have been sticking with my goal of painting or drawing something every day. I think I've only skipped one day. Yeah, in the last week and a half, 2 weeks, I've only skipped one day, which I'm very happy that I've actually stuck with it. I have a couple of other goals that I've set for myself that I've not been as good with. But I've also been getting a little bit of knitting in. I'll show you. I've been working on my daughter's sweater. I had her try it on after I split for the sleeves, and it fit her, the yoke fit her really good. And then I just added in the color for the color blocking. Oh, I'm dropping stitches. I'll fix that in a second. But yeah, it fits her good. I think she's gonna like it. Hopefully I can get it done before it starts to get warm over here. Yeah, and then I want to finish this so I can cast on. I kind of want to start knitting some summer things. Because I have some pretty cool like summer fibers that I want to work with. So we'll see though. I'm gonna go to bed. Hopefully get some sleep.
Radio up and the blinds pulled down. You love it when nobody's around. I wanna call out round town, but you bite my lip, don't make a sound. I'll be damned if I'm leaving without you. Take what's yours, I'll take what's left. I'm used to coming up second best. Always fail to pass the test. I'll be damned if I'm leaving without you.
Hello, it is February 27th. We have one day left of February, so yeah. January took a million years to get through. January went by in a flash, so yeah. This week, though, has been rough, or last week, I guess now, because today is Monday. Yes, it was rough. It was busy, it was chaotic. I'm glad it's over. I have been working on my crayon cardigan. Ooh. I think I have about 4.5 more inches of the body to go. And then I'll start doing the front and back. I don't know if the front or the back comes first. I haven't looked that far ahead. I'm gonna assume front and then back. But I could be very wrong. I have we went with mushroomy markers for this project. I have one of my hand painted ones and then a latch and loo for Ghost Keeper. But yeah, I'm really, really, really liking this yarn. So I'm using that Holst Garn, the wool and cotton blend, the Coast. Yeah, I'm in love. I am still sad that the color isn't truer to what it was online and it's not quite as warm and like spiced like clove. It's just kind of beige, which I mean, it's like just a darker version of what I'm currently wearing, which I am currently wearing my Malway Tweep sweater, which has this like fun detail on the sleeve and stuff. So this weekend was a lot of fun. Saturday we just kind of hung out around the house in the morning, and then in the evening my husband and I went out for a little date, which originally we were gonna go see a movie and then go out to dinner, but then my husband was like, you know what, I kind of just want to spend time with you instead of going to a movie, that way we can chat and stuff. And then we were gonna go to Bellevue, but then realized we didn't have enough time to drive to Bellevue because it was like an hour away. So we ended up going to Target and then to Costco and then to dinner. And we really enjoyed dinner. I wish I had taken a little snippet of like the dinner. It was delicious, all local produce and meat, and it was delicious. And yeah, I'm trying to like have a balance because I've been going out and doing more things this month. But realizing I keep forgetting to record stuff. Like Thursday, I did record. I went out with my sister and a friend and her mom. I did take a couple of teeny tiny little snippets, but yeah, I've been trying to find that balance of showing what I'm doing so I have like fun content for my vlogs, but also living in the moment and not like stopping everything so I can record. So it's like finding that balance is something I'm struggling with. I feel like Thursday I struck a good balance. I took some video while I was by myself before everybody got there, and then I took some on my walk back to my car when I was by myself. But yeah, it's a lot of like after the fact thinking, oh, I should have taken some video, because I have been pretty good about being better when I'm out and about to not be on my phone and try to like live the moments and not feel that need to show the world everything that I'm doing. But I do like to look back on it, so it's like figuring that out. It's a blast. Kind of not feeling very good today. We had last night, my husband ordered some pizza from a place, and we've had this pizza place in a different location, but not from the one like where we live. And I asked him to get me a salad because I was trying to be good and not eat the dairy. And I have been feeling like garbage. Like the moment I finished eating it, I was like, ugh. And then I think I have a mild case of food poisoning. I don't know if that's possible or not. I have not looked that up. But yeah, I won't give you full details because I'm sure you don't really want to know, but fill in the blanks. So yeah, I've not been feeling very good this morning. My stomach is all gurgly, and I'm figuring it has to be the salad because nobody else in my family ate the salad, and it was just me, and I'm the only one with issues. So yeah, At first I thought it was maybe the pizza because I took a couple of bites and then I stopped because I didn't really like it anyways. But nobody else has any problems, so, but my gut is killing me today. It's very gurgly and I'm just kind of like having to like make myself eat just little bits here and there and just making sure I don't push my poor gut too fast. But yeah, the weekend was good. The week was not good. Today's been pretty good. I went and did my morning errands, went to the chiropractor, stopped by the grocery store to get a couple of oddball things that we were out of. Of course, getting a quick little grocery trip of a few things is like $60. Ugh. Groceries are so ridiculous. I mean, I know everybody knows this, but ouch. So yeah, then came home, kids did homework, and now I'm gonna go do some painting. So I hope I need to clean the table first though, because oh my lord, my house is so messy. And I have people coming over tomorrow for group, and yeah, yikes. So I've got a lot of cleaning to do and painting to do. The problem is if I start with the cleaning, so I can paint, is I'll run out of steam once I'm like done cleaning. I'll be like, oh, I'm too tired, I don't want to sit and paint. But I can't paint while there's messes. Like I can't focus when there's messes all around me. So I'm stuck in this place of, okay, well, I'm probably gonna end up not painting because I have to clean in order to paint. But if I clean, then I won't have any energy to paint. So, you know, it's fine. Yeah, so I should probably stop procrastinating and go do that. Probably. And that way I can, you know, get to the fun stuff. The fun stuff. Like knitting on my stuff. I haven't knit very much on my daughter's sweater this month because I started test knitting this. And my travel knitting is my sock. So, which I'm almost done with the sock. I think I have maybe this much of the foot to do and then the toe, and it's DK, so that's like, I could do that in one evening. Easy, but, or one trip out somewhere. So that's almost done. So I really want to get my daughter's sweater done though, because I want to cast on all the summer things. I want to make all the summer things, which, did I show you? Hold on. I don't think I showed you my finished Sugar Boo bralette, which is not a bralette. I've turned it into a tank top. It's really blowing out. I will like talk about it in more detail in a projects video. But yeah, it knit up so quickly. The fabric is a little like wonky because it's a thick, thin yarn, which kind of like drives my OCD a little bit crazy, but at the same time I kind of like the rustic nature of it. I did a lot of alterations, which like I said I'll talk about in a projects video, but I just wanted to show you that I finished a summer garment. Sugar Boo bralette turned tank. So yeah, I kind of want to make another one with a yarn that's not so thick and thin. I do have another yarn that's bulky Aran. I'm pretty sure it's an Aran weight pattern. I don't remember. I just kind of cast on and then obviously made a million modifications. It fits really good though. But I have one that's not thick thin that I want to knit, but it's almost the same color. It's like a, I don't know, like a dark cream or very light beigey color, but I don't know. I don't like things that are the same and really similar colors. Like I have two of this sweater because it's my pattern, so I had two samples. Ugh. And I have my gray one and then I have this beige one. So they're different. Like you look at them and they don't look the same. But knitting this and one that's slightly darker color, I feel like would look a little too similar. However, the fabric would be smoother in the other one. So I don't know. We'll see. So after I find another pattern, which I think I might want to do a more tank top style where it has wider straps and kind of fades into a V. I don't know. We'll think on it. But I want to knit all the summer things right now. I want to knit all the summer things. So I want to bind off my daughter's sweater so I can cast on some summer things. But anyways, I said I was going to go, right? And clean so I can do fun things. And instead I got sucked into talking more. So anyways, I'm going to go. Bye. Talk to you later. So you know that whole like cleaning thing? Yeah, I've been cleaning for 5 hours straight now. I still have yet to touch my art area. Correction, I started to touch it and then got distracted. I cleaned this corner over there that was full of all the random things that didn't belong there. I cleaned off the top of this dresser that had Christmas lights still on it and other random things. I have cleaned the sink, did all the dishes. Not that you can see it because my camera's going blurry. And then I have cleaned my laundry room. Now, here's the funny thing. Again, quit looking at everything else. Right, I cleared out the laundry room, right? Remember all that laundry that was in there? Yeah, now it's out here. So, did I really accomplish anything? Yes, we'll say yes. Yes, I did. Alright, it's February 28th. Last day of February. Yeah. Oof. I'm tired today. After I did all that cleaning yesterday, I woke up this morning and had to do a bunch more cleaning because I have my nephews today. And my sister called me to let me know that the 9-month-old is now crawling. So that meant a lot of checking to make sure all the little things are off the ground. So I got a lot of cleaning done in the last 2 days, which is good. It's very good. Which meant I got to do some other things today that weren't cleaning. So I got all the cleaning done. For the most part, I still have to clean up my art stuff, which I'm not going to clear all of it off the table. It's just not going to happen. It's too much of a pain to put it all away and then get it back out every time I want to paint something. So, but I need to clear the top. I've got some resin stuff hanging out on the table and a few other oddball things I need to put away. And then I need to clean the bathroom because toddlers are gross when they're potty training. So I usually have to clean the bathroom multiple times throughout the day and then do it again before we have people coming tonight. So yeah, that. But I got everything cleaned and then kind of set up a little spot at my coffee table for me to kind of do all the different things I need to do. That way I can keep an eye on moving baby. So I didn't do this today. I'm trying out some new gouache paints. So yeah, that was the other day. Where's this one? This is the one I did today. So just a quick little painting I did while sitting at the coffee table. I'm happy with it. And then I was also able to I was also able to take a bunch of photos for Instagram, and I did a couple of reels. So yeah, that's making me happy. Oh, let me show my bag. Hold on. Okay, so yesterday in true Sarah fashion, I was cleaning the laundry room, which if you saw my little time lapse, yeah, I got distracted after I stopped cleaning that area, and I sewed a bag. I, for Christmas, made my sister a tote bag out of this same exact fabric, and I cut the fabric to make myself one as well, but then I never sewed it. But now I have it. And I put in mine a couple of pockets. So in here I've got a big giant pocket that goes almost the whole length of the bag, and then another little one in here. I'm not even gonna try and show you the pocket. There's a little one in there that perfectly fits my cell phone. And then it's got nice, long, wide straps. They're wide enough that they hopefully won't hurt my shoulder too much because I've got crappy shoulders. that are always aching when I carry a lot of stuff in tote bags. And they're nice and long, so I can have it over my shoulder, and it's like, not like up here, it's down low enough where I can hold it. Yeah, it's really comfortable. This bag is making me all sorts of happy. Alright, so to wrap up February, I'm going to put in some beautiful B-roll of the snow this morning. Everywhere else around us, like every city surrounding us, got tons of snow. And we didn't. We had snowfall and the tiniest coating, which disappeared immediately. So right now it's actually sunny out. But I will put in some beautiful B-roll of the snow coming down. Thank you so much for watching my monthly vlog. I really enjoy doing little snippets throughout the month and putting them all together, and I know I'm really gonna enjoy looking back. I know last month editing January out throughout the whole thing was like, oh yeah, I did that, or oh yeah, look at that. So it'll be kind of cool to upload February and start putting that video together and be able to look back on it already. So yeah, I hope you enjoy, and we will see you in the month of March.